Mitch Keller is quietly not only having the best season of his career, but one of the best in baseball. And nobody's really talking about it. He did so by going into a last offseason after a solid year by all standards and revamping almost his entire repertoire. He started by completely eliminating the slider and adding a cutter that he once threw back in the first few years of his career. The cutter has found decent success too. It is currently his second most used pitch and has a 182 batting average against it. Now, that's not to say it has some expected numbers that are a bit higher with a 260 expected batting average and a 437 expected slugging, but it's always been a decent pitch for him. And it's opened up his four seam. His four seam has found unparalleled success so far compared to his career numbers. And he has it's actually underperforming. He has a 185 batting average against it, but its expected batting average is 153. 292 slugging, but expected slugging is 222. And he's using it way less, and it's way more effective. Now, you would think with him being so fastball heavy, because he also has that sinker in his mix, that all the little league coaches would be crying that he needs to have a good changeup. False. He has not thrown his changeup as much this year, pretty much only exclusively throwing it to lefties, and it has been pretty much raked against. His changeup, albeit against lefties, has a 556 batting average, 431 expected batting average, and a 562 expected slugging. Now again, that is in limited sample. Before his start today, he did throw only 33 pitches, 33 changeups all year, but it is getting absolutely hammered whenever he is throwing it. Instead of that, he's gone for a more sweeper curveball approach, and it's working for the most part. His curveball is thrown exclusively almost to lefties, and a sweeper thrown exclusively almost to righties. The curveball has been mixed results, with the sweeper finding excellent success, even whenever he does throw it occasionally to left-handed batters. The curveball is getting kind of knocked around, but the sweeper has found great success, like I said, and he's even getting to the point where he's mixing again against lefties. So what has he done outside of improving his repertoire greatly to become this great pitcher? Well, he started by showing confidence. He's starting out hitters way more with strikes. He's throwing a first pitch strike 5% more of the time in his regular at bats. Because of that, hitters are at a disadvantage. He's striking out more batters and walking in career low batters this year. On top of that, something I found interesting was he is second in the league in meatball percentage, meaning he throws the most pitches basically right down the middle. Interesting fact, though, he is only getting swing on 67% of those, which seems like a lot, but it's not compared to the rest of everybody else that's up here at the top of this list. And I was kind of surprised. This list featured a lot of good pitchers: George Kirby, Framber Valdez, Shohei Ohtani. It's almost like if you get ahead early and you throw them even right down the middle, you have a great chance of being successful. So whenever your little league coach looks at you and says you need to throw more changeups, you tell them no, much like Mitch Keller did. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and that'll definitely yield the same results.